What's going on, guys? We are back. We're going to be going over some of the pop reports information that I've been manually keeping track of. um, Again, this is only for information purposes for myself, but I like to document kind of everything what I do, kind of highlight kind of like what my thoughts and opinions are, so that I could share them with others, and then everyone could have their own contribute and have their own thoughts and opinions about it as well. We're going to start off this week with Pure Graded X. They have not updated their pop report since May 30th, so they are sitting at 396 cards total graded. I did briefly chat with Carson Cruz, who is the owner slash founder of Pure Graded X, and to my understanding is they only update their pop report once or twice a month. So we are hoping to see an update this week, possibly next, on their pop report. Again, this is information that I like to keep track of, because if I'm going to be grading with a company, I want to see that the company itself is growing and they are receiving business from the hobby. And so if I see that their pop report continues to be flatlined, it does not send a good signal to me. But you can create, you can come up with your own thoughts and opinions about that. Next company we're going to be going over is HGA. Now, HGA had a very busy week with their pop report from June 6th to June 13th. They increased their pop report by 7204, which is quite a bit, because they started the week at about 14,500. They ended the week right over 21,700, which is quite a huge difference from last week. 175% increase when you compare the total number of cards difference from the week prior. Ultimately, at the end of the day, HGA was very busy. Their total number of cards increased by 50%. Week over week was 175. So very busy week for HGA. Good job for them as they keep on adding to their pop report. So 21,721 is what they end the week at. Now going on to PSA. Of course, this is where everyone is wondering what kind of services they're going to be bringing back on July 1st. And, it all depends on how many cards that could get graded, right? They are said to have hired more graders, and they are currently going under some training and things of that nature. So we will be checking on the total number of cards, because it should be reflecting that in their weekly report. So for the week of June 7th to June 13th, they ended the week 183,230 cards. So that's 183,230 increase from the week beginning to the week ending, which is quite a bit over from the week prior. June 6th, they ended their week at 131. So just week over week, they graded over 50,000 cards more than the last week did, right? So they have been very busy. This is the highest total that I've seen that they have graded, 183,000 in 1 week since I have started doing this, and this has been going on for about a month and a half now. So depending on the rumor that people have want to believe, I've heard anywhere between, their backlog is between 1 million and 12 million. As long as they keep on going at this pace, they should be able to catch up on their backlog, hopefully by this fall or so. At 183, you're looking at about 700 to 800,000 cards per month, which is pretty good, considering that they possibly have not let the new graders start doing their own thing. So definitely going to keep an eye on PSA a little bit longer. One of the new features that I'm going to be adding probably starting next week is I want to start adding individual cards to this pop report, right? So we can see and here's what I'm envisioning, and I'm gonna do some of the more common cards out there. For example, the 2019 Prism Zion base card, right? We know that there's a pop on that card of about 30,000 cards, but we don't know is how many that PSA is grading per day, right? So what I want to do is keep an individual tally on how many of that card they're grading per day, right? So that we can kind of figure out how many Zions they may grade in 2, 3, 4, 5 months, right? And by the time that this is all caught up, we should have the total number of, graded Zions at that point. So I'm gonna start the trend, this new feature off with 3 cards. It's gonna be the 2018 Prism Luka rookie card, base card. It will be the 2019 Prism Zion base card, and the 2019 Prism Ja Morant base card, right? If there is any other cards, that are very liquid, very high pop count, let me know that you would like to see on this new report. I'm planning to add about 10 cards that I want to individually track on how many cards they grade per day, right? So this is a little bit different from what other people are or other reports are showing, stuff like that. So just let me know if there's a card that you would like to see how many of that particular card PSA is grading per day, and I will definitely add it to my list. And that does it for this week's video. Just know that PSA had the highest total number of cards at 183, Peer Graded X flatlined, and HGA had a huge increase this week. All right, guys, that's it, and I will talk to you guys later. Just take care and be safe out there.